Hi there, my name is Luke Pascal and I'm a personal trainer here at FIU. Today I'm with the WRC team trying to bring some workouts for you to do at home. What we're going to work on today is the pull-up, which is a foundational exercise that you can do anywhere. And don't worry, if you feel like this is too hard for you, we're also going to cover some progressions that you can do to work your way up to the full pull-up. Before we get started, I just want to cover two cues that we're going to work on before we get onto the bar. The first one we're going to work on is scapular retraction. So I want you to bring your hands out forward. And notice if your arms are locked, we can bring them forward and back, right? So in the pull-up position, I want you to make sure that you bring them back and down. And you're gonna hold this position throughout the whole pull-up movement. The next cue that we're gonna work on is core stability. So a lot of the time you see people doing pull-ups with their legs bent or their whole lower body swaying around. So what I wanna make sure is that when you're doing this, you keep your legs locked out and your core tight as you pull up so that we're keeping full body rigidity. So the pull-up is a very difficult exercise for most people. So oftentimes we use different ways to make the movement easier so that we can work on it in different aspects. So one example is using a resistance band. Any resistance band is good. There are different resistance bands with different levels of resistance. So if you get a thicker band, the movement is going to be easier. How are we gonna put this on the bar? Well, I'm gonna open it up like this. I'm gonna take one side and then stick the resistance band through the loop and allow it to come down. From here, we can lower his resistance band all the way to our feet, walk over, stick the other foot in, grab the bar, and this is the starting position. Another good point to talk about is the negative of the movement. So if it's too hard to pull yourself all the way up, sometimes you need to work on starting at the top and then allowing yourself to drop. There's two ways we can do it. There's one way where you just jump up, pull yourself to the top, and allow yourself to come down. Or a preferable method is you get something to stand on. You brace yourself and then jump up slightly. Now I'm at the top. So the amount of distance that I had to pull myself is only maybe 5 inches versus the entire length of my arms. So these are ways that we can work on the pull-up without having to do the entire movement altogether. Let's talk about hand placement now. What you want to do is reach up and try to grab about shoulder width apart. Make sure that you have a really good grip on the bar and that your wrists are a little bit slanted up so that you can have a good position on the bar. Another alternative would be to grab the bar wider. This would, however, make the movement a little bit more difficult and provide a different type of training stimulus. And now I'm going to demonstrate this for you. But just so you guys know, I'm going to be waiting for 5 seconds for the purpose of this video, but for you guys at home, you should be waiting 20 to 30 seconds in between each set of pull-ups. So I'm gonna get up to the bar, do one, and then I'm gonna break. You guys are gonna wait for 20 to 30 seconds. I'm gonna wait for 5. Once that period's done, I'm gonna go back to the bar and then do 2. 1, 2. Again, we're gonna wait for 20, 30 seconds to recover, and then I'll approach the bar again. I'm going to do 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, now you're gonna start feeling very, very tired, but we're going to wait 20 to 30 seconds to recover and approach the bar one more time. We're going to do 4 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be the hardest set. That would be the end of one circuit. What's important to note is we're going to wait for 20 to 30 more seconds and then repeat the full circuit again, starting at 1 rep. So hopefully this will give you enough time to recover where you can do at least 1 clean rep of pull-ups at the beginning of the next cycle. It can be very challenging at first, but remember, it's about taking it one day at a time and being consistent over time, and you will, and I guarantee you this, you will see improvements and gains. So thank you for joining us for this workout, and you can check out more of what we do on our Instagram and YouTube.